Welcome, guys. So today we are going to discuss about profiles. We are talking about Oracle database, and here today we are going to talk about the profiles, different profiles we can create to limit resources and parameters, few other password parameters, and create a profile and assign that profile to a user. So let's start the video. Okay. So what are profiles? Like, profile is a set of parameters. There are few parameters which we can limit. Those are control resource r- those are to control resource consumption, manage account status, and password expirations, and other password related parameters. You can create a profile. Okay, so each user in Oracle can have only one profile, and by default there is a default profile. You can, and the name of the profile is the default. If we do not created any other profile, or we do not assigned any other profile, then the default profile is assigned to the user. Okay, at the time, and that profile is assigned at the time of creation. The default profile we can alter it later on as well, but if we do not assign anything, then the default profile is assigned to the user. Okay, so profiles are used to set limits on database resources to users. Okay, uh, we can put combine some parameters and create a profile and assign that profile to a user. Okay, so that it will uh, use those much resources which we have defined in the profile. Okay, you can create a file, then assign the file to user to control resource consumption, manage account status, and password related other parameters as well, like expiration, how the password can be used, and other things. Okay, so there are a list of resources you can manage using profiles, like CPU resources. Okay, how many CPU cycles this user can use, and disk IO, how many disk input output read operations allowed to a user. Connect time, for how long a user can connect to a database. Idle time is like, if the user is not using a database, he is sitting idle, then how much the time he can sit idle before Oracle ask for a login again. Okay, and the concurrent sessions are the like, at one particular time, how many sessions can a user uh, uh, can create to the database. And there is a script to create a profile, like create profile. I have named it at gk profile, and then you need to use word limit. There's a limit you can put on the resources while creating a profile. So the profile is basically a limit on the resources. Okay, so limit sessions per users too. I have like, that user is not allowed to create more sessions, more than two sessions at a single time. Idle time is 5 minutes. Like, after 5 minutes, that user is should be asked to log in again. Okay, this is the time when the user is logged out after idle, if he is idle for the 5 minutes. Okay, so connect time, that is how much a single time, this is the time connected to a database. Like, if in a single session, he is not allowed to uh, connect to the database for a concurrent 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes are over, he will be asked to log in again. Okay, so there are password related parameters as well. Like, you can limit these parameters with the profile while creating a profile. So the first parameter is password lifetime. This is how often you need to change your password. If you set this to 90 days, then after 90 days you need to reset your passwords. Okay, so if you set it to 180 days, then after 180 days you need to reset your password. So this is the time of the password expiration. Password grace time, this is related to the password lifetime. uh, After 90, if you set the password lifetime to 90 days, then after 90 days, the grace time of 7 days will be allowed to a user to reset its password, else he'll not be able to reset the password without the admin. Okay, so the password reuse time, this is user can this is the property by after this many days the user can reuse the password. Like if he set up the password, if this is a 5, then after 5 days the user will be able to use the same password. Okay, so if we set it to unlimited, then the user will not be able to reuse the same password. Password reuse max, it defines the number of uh, password changes requires before a current password can be reused. Okay, password verify function, this is a Oracle built-in function which has parameters like the password should be 8 characters long, it must not use the special characters. These are the properties while creating a password. You have set it, you have seen that while creating your password on every website everywhere. So these are the parameters which Oracle already built, and you can use this function to use you can use this function to your profile and all the so that all the parameters for this or at 12c string verify function will be applied to your profile. Okay, failed login attempts is after how many wrong attempts you will be able to uh, your account will be logged out. And the password lock time, this is um, password lock time, this is also is related to like how many time uh, your this is related to days, number of days. Like if you set it to 1, then after uh, failed login while failed login attempt was 3, you have put the failed login 3 failed logins. Okay, so the your account will be logged out. Then after applying password lock time 1 day, then you'll be able to reset your password after 1 day. If this is 2, then you will be able to reset your password after 2 days. Okay, so this is the parameter related to once your account is logged out. So by combining all these features to a profile, we can manage resources as well as security for the by using the password features. So thanks, and we are going to talk about uh, in the lab further. Okay, so let's see how many profiles are there. Are a few scripts I have already prepared. I have created a profile. Let's see. I have already created a profile, but I'm going to show you. Okay. So first, I need to log into the Oracle. Okay. I forgot. Okay. So we are logged into the Oracle. I have installed 19c. Okay. So you see, username profiles from a database user. This is the default table for a user where we can see the profile, DBA users, or there are 3 tables: DBA users, uh, users, and sys users. So you can see all these in here. uh, if you want to see what are the columns we have in this table, you can use this. You see there are so many columns in this, and I have selected just username and profile. Here is the profile. You see, you can select other functions as well. Also, you have saw that there are, this is not friendly. This thing is not user friendly, so you are not able to see it correctly. So to overcome this, I have created a script. You need to set your line size and then both the column names. If you set it to this, and then you'll and then you run this script, copy here. You see, this is more convenient to read. Okay, so this user has assigned this profile. I have created this profile with the same script where I have showed you in the presentation. Okay, so I want to see how many parameters are assigned. Okay, how many users are assigned for this profile? Okay, how many users are assigned to a default profile? You see, there are 39 users who are assigned to this default. Most of them are system users. Like once you create your Oracle account, those will be there. And if you want to see what are the for this default profile, what are the parameters? Oh, you're not saying it in correct way. Okay, let me uh, update this too. Okay, so that I'll show that in the correct way. Okay, so I have set this up. Now if I use this, okay, so this is how. Okay, so you see these are the default parameters for this default profile. You see the profile is default. There, these are the resources name: composite limit, sessions per user, CPU per session, CPU per call, idle time, connect time, private SGA, failed login time, and the password related, password verify function, password lifetime, password grace time, password lock time. So these are the things. And the resource types are, these are related to kernel and these are related to passwords. Kernel, which are your resource types, resource CPU utilizations, and memory, those have the resource type of kernel. And the password related parameters are of password resource type password. So you see right now for the default profile in 19c, we are seeing these parameters are set to unlimited, these are set to 10, 180, and so, and the other parameters are just, you can, those are just the defaults. But if I talk about what profile I have created, I have created this GK profile. So let's see what are the difference between this and our newly created profile. Okay, so you see I have, while creating the profile, I have used session per users. So earlier it was default, now it is 2. Earlier it was idle time was default, now it is 5, and connect time is 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes the user will be able to uh, use the password. Okay, so this, if you describe DBA profiles, this is common, this is common to all. This is common is, yes, while you create a default profile, while you create a your profile. So this is default should be yes. Default will be changed to yes, and in the default profile for Oracle, all these things are set to no. Okay. Okay. So let's create some other scripts. Okay. Uh, so that's how you created the profile and limit the password and limit other resources to a user. So you can also do one thing if you want to these are the things you can use, like uh, you can use define function to uh, this is not related to profile, but you can use this as well. Like if you want to set a parameter uh, in the script creation and you want to use it in later, then you can just use this. Okay, you can define parameters. I'm just after that I'm just setting the line size profiles and these things. Well, I'll show you. Okay, I have defined the profile name as gk profile. Okay, and now if I run this, you see I have not put the profile name in here, but just that's I have just defined in the setting. I have defined that I have declared. You can use the word declare, but in Oracle you can use just define a function for that's for this session. So I've just defined this profile as gk profile, and you can use this double quotes, and then if this is a varchar, then character profile, then you can use single quotes inside double quotes, and then you can use and profile so that it will refer this. It will refer the parameter you defined in the starting. You can use one more thing here. This is not related to profile creation. I'm just telling you just for the your sake. If you have not set it that up, okay. If you do not want to apply use that setting up, like you know do not want to define anything, uh, any parameter of your script, if you do not want to define it, and you can use this. So it will ask you, okay, it will ask you what you want to. I have resource type, you see here are kernel. So if I put kernel, remember to use single quotes. You'll see all the profiles, all the parameters which have the resource type of kernel. Okay, cpu usage, all the things. Okay, so this is how you can work around and manipulate your scripts so that you'll get the correct things which you require. This is a or built-in function for Oracle, which you can see if what's the profile of you, what's the default profile, what are the parameters for this, this is the password verify function, stig profile. Okay, or a string profile. This profile name is, this is related to password, you see, and there is a password verify function as well. This is the Aura string profile, default profile for some Oracle. If you want to see how many different profiles you see, there are three profiles, two profiles right now, but as we have created one more, so there are three. The default, in the default in Oracle when you installed it, there are two profiles. One is default profile, one is Aura Streak profile. This is for Oracle functions. Uh, the GK profile we have created. So in this Aura Streak verify function, we can use this function. and assign that to our profile while using the password management. We can assign this as well, so that our password will be using the parameters assigned by the Oracle. So this is how you can use your profile to secure your database and limit on the resources used by uh, the used by the any user. So thanks for watching, and I'll be talking to you with our next video. Thanks.